Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Marcus Mariota and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
A full house expected here tonight, over 70,000, and the fans still filing into Mercedes-Benz Stadium just west of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Mariota on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Opening carry of the game for Cordarrelle Patterson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Complete to Zacchaeus. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mariota to throw it. And complete to Drake London. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Mariota. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 20s. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota rolling to his right. It's caught inside the 25. Well, they only needed with a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Second down, Mariota. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's a give to Patterson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. On third down, Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So a change of possession here on the punt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Working out of the gun, Mariota Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mariota. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to throw again.
That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Second half will start with a run by Patterson.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, a run with Patterson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota flush to his right. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Pass complete to Bird out right here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 27. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Algier now up the middle.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Flushed out right. Hard throw, incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll bring him back within 4. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A handoff for Patterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run with Patterson. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 32. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll run with Patterson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Trying to run it with Patterson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So 4th and goal. Their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.